The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT, and I'll win that fight. TNT, I'm a power load. TNT, watch me explode.
Being accompanied to the ring by his manager, Sir Oliver Humperdink. He hails from Harlem, New York, weighing in tonight at 271 pounds, Bad News Allen.
So lock up your daughter, lock up your wife, lock up your back door, run for your life. The man is back in town, so don't you mess around.
And his opponent, he is the current KCW Television Champion from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 260 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Sing me a song, you're a singer. Do me a wrong, you're a bringer of evil. The devil is never a maker. The less that you give, you're a taker. So it's on and on and on.
Welcome back to Kayfabe Championship Wrestling. I am your host, Lord Stephen Collins, and alongside is my broadcast partner, the former women's champ, gorgeous Gina Ramsey. We are coming to you from the newly remodeled KCW Arena in St. Louis, Missouri. There's the man who will be challenging for the KCW Television Title, Bad News Allen. And across the ring, there is the champion, Jake the Snake Roberts. Gina, we've seen Jake psych out some of his past opponents, but I'm not sure how well that will work on Bad News Allen. He is not a man who gets intimidated easily.
I couldn't agree more. I expect this to be a really hard-fought contest, like watching two vicious dogs battling over the same bone.
As referee Bobby Miles shows the belt to the challenger, I would like to point out that Gina and myself will be providing the commentary for all of the future championship matches, so be sure to tune in for those.
Both men have an air of determination about them, but which one will prevail in the end?
The bell has rung and away we go. True to his aggressive nature, Bad News Allen has gained the opening advantage over Jake the Snake Roberts. What would you say is the key to victory for each of these competitors?
For Bad News, you just talked about it, aggression. Overwhelming his opponents with a constant barrage of offense is what has got him to this point. He has to keep pushing the pace to keep Jake on the defense. He will also have to walk a fine line between being aggressive and overly aggressive. A disqualification will not net him the title and will cost him precious spots in the rankings. As for Jake, it is no secret that he has battled some personal demons outside of the ring. If he has come into this match with a clear head, he stands a very good chance of retaining his title. But, if his focus is even slightly off, Bad News Allen will make him pay a heavy price. Like a snake, Jake has the uncanny ability to lay back and not telegraph his deadly intentions. But, suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, a quick precision strike will leave his prey paralyzed and ripe for the picking.
Allen attempted to steal a quick victory there, but Jake is still too fresh. There's a hard chop by the former Olympic judo champion.
Bad News is a legitimate black belt in the sport of judo. He won gold medals in multiple Pan American Games, and captured a bronze medal in the Olympics. He has the distinction of being the first African American to win a solo Olympic medal in a sport other than track and field or boxing.
That is quite an impressive list of accomplishments. I'm sure he would like to add the television title to it, but Jake the Snake is doing his best to prevent that from happening.
Thus far, Jake seems to be on top of his game.
A good reversal there from Bad News sends the champion over the top rope, only to bring him back into the ring the hard way. Jake rallies and sweeps the legs right out from under his opponent.
Robert is a master of utilizing every part of the ring to inflict damage on his opponents, in this case, some whiplash for Bad News.
Jake is really putting those snakeskin boots to good use, though Bad News Alan might disagree. Roberts hoists Alan onto his shoulders. Oh my word. That was just brutal.
Perhaps the only good news for Bad News was that Jake didn't do that move in the corner with the exposed metal turnbuckle.
We are several minutes into this match and have yet to talk about the man who brought Bad News to the Kayfabe Wrestling Alliance. Gina, what do you think about Sir Oliver's stable this season?
The House of Humperdink remains a force to be reckoned with. Hump has brought Joe LaDuke back for another tour of duty and has added Bad News Alan, the assassin, and someone I am very excited to see debut, the 6'8" Lord Humongous.
Bad News connects with a stiff chest-level clothesline and then drives an elbow into Jake's skull.
The television title may be slipping through the hands of Jake the Snake. Bad News has seized control and is really wearing the champion down.
Oh, Bad News went for the Ghetto Blaster, but Jake managed somehow to duck it. And there it is, the DDT.
That's the quick paralyzing strike I spoke of earlier. Wow, I think Bad News is unconscious.
No sir. Alan just managed to roll his shoulder off the canvas in time.
There may be no greater testament to the toughness of Bad News Alan than kicking out of Jake's DDT.
He may have kicked out, but there is certainly cause for concern in the House of Humperdink, as Bad News is definitely the worse for wear.
Sensing that Bad News is wounded, Jake is stepping up his attack and going in for the kill.
Jake is ripping at the visage of Alan. Wait a minute, the man from Harlem, New York is not done yet.
He seems to be getting a second wind.
Indeed he does. But, Jake short-circuits his comeback with the shoulder thrust. Only a 1 count for the Snake. Jake uncorks a hard right to the jaw. And now, he is again attempting to rip the face off of Bad News. A quick reversal leads to the inverted DDT. The champion is now in deep trouble. Another stern and crushing clothesline, but Bad News is shaken up too. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, just like that we have ourselves a brand new television champion.
'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT, and I'll win the fight. TNT, I'm power load. TNT, watch me explode. I'm dirty, mean, mighty and clean. I'm a wanted man. Public enemy #1. Understand? So lock up your daughter, lock up your wife, lock up your back door, run me away. The man is back in town.
Your winner and new KCW Television Champion,
'Cause I'm
Bad
TNT,
News
I'm
Alan.
And so the first title of the season is captured by the House of Humperdink, courtesy of Bad News Alan. for Gina Ramsey, I'm Lord Stephen Collins saying so long from the Show Me State.